For a lot of busy professional service providers, finding marketing that's effective and affordable, it often feels like a real challenge.
It really does. Time is tight, resources are limited.
Exactly. So today we're doing a deep dive into one specific solution. It's called the FAQ Marketing Campaign. And it's managed by the content pros at HG Media. And our mission really is to unpack how this campaign works, how it's supposed to position you as an expert, boost your reputation, and grow your business.
Yeah, and what I find interesting is how it takes something you're already doing, answering client questions, and turns that into a structured marketing asset, a recurring one.
Leveraging what you already know.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into the specifics. The core offer here with this HG Media campaign, it seems pretty straightforward. You get 3 key pieces of content marketing each month.
Okay, 3 pieces, what are they?
So number 1 is a professionally written FAQ blog post. Number 2, a Google review podcast episode. And number 3, a Google business profile update.
Got it. Blog, podcast, GBP update.
And a big point they stress is that HG Media does the heavy lifting part. So you, the provider, you get to be in the spotlight without getting bogged down in the creation.
That's often the hurdle, isn't it? Finding the time to actually create the content consistently.
Precisely. And here's the kicker, the price. For all 3 of those pieces, the blog, the podcast, the GBP update, it's just $499 per month.
Wow, okay, $499 for all 3.
Yeah.
That does sound pretty comprehensive for the cost.
It really does seem like quite a bit of value packed in there. So let's maybe dig into each part, see how it works.
Yeah, let's break it down. Start with the blog post. What's involved there?
Okay, the FAQ blog post. HG Media drafts it. It's professionally written. They make sure it's keyword optimized, and it tackles a common question your customers actually ask.
So it's relevant, targeted content.
Exactly. The whole goal is to position you as that trusted expert, the go-to source. And importantly, you get to review it, approve it, ask for changes before anything goes live. You have final say.
Right, that approval step is crucial, so your voice and expertise are accurately represented.
Definitely. Okay, so once that blog post gets your thumbs up, what happens next? That's where the podcast piece comes in.
Ah, the Google Review podcast episode. How does that work? Is it an actual review?
It's framed that way conceptually. HG Media creates professionally written and produced audio episode. Think of it less like a customer review and more like an expert analysis of your blog post.
Okay, so it discusses the blog content.
Yeah, it favorably summarizes and analyzes the key points from your approved blog post. It's basically another way to showcase your expertise, but in an audio format, like a positive review of your insights.
Interesting angle. And where does this podcast go?
They handle distribution too. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube Podcasts, Audible, Amazon Music, pretty much all the major platforms.
So maximizing reach across different listening habits. That makes sense. You hit readers and listeners.
You got it. And that brings us to the third piece in the monthly package, the Google Business Profile, or GBP, update.
Right. Keeping that profile active is important for local SEO.
Super important. So each month, HG Media writes and formats a post specifically for your GBP. This post promotes your new FAQ blog article, and it links to that matching podcast episode.
Ah, so it ties everything together neatly on your local profile.
Exactly. It keeps your GBP fresh, informative, helps with that local search visibility when people are looking for services like yours nearby.
So just to recap the value prop here, you get the expert blog post, the related podcast episode distributed widely, and the GBP update linking to both. All done for you.
All done for you every single month for that $499 price point. It's designed to be a really solid package.
Yeah. You can see how turning those regular questions into branded expert content could really build trust.
That's the idea. Build trust early. Plus, it keeps everything fresh, your website with the blog, your podcast feeds, your GBP. It helps your Google visibility, engagement.
And these become assets you can reuse, right? Share the blog on social media, link to the podcast and emails.
Absolutely. Reusable content. And it positions you as a generous expert, consistently sharing valuable info, which is why they say it's ideal for professional service providers, doctors, lawyers, accountants, consultants.
Basically, any business where clients have important questions.
Right. And for that kind of consistent output and positioning, $499 a month seems, well, very competitive.
It certainly offers a clear structure and deliverable for that price. It's not just vague promises, it's concrete content pieces.
And speaking of structure, the pricing and flexibility are pretty clear too. It's that flat $499 per month, 1 approved blog post, 1 podcast episode, 1 GBP update.
No complex tiers or anything.
Nope. And crucially, no long-term contract. It runs month to month, so you have flexibility.
That's a big plus for many businesses. Avoids getting locked in.
Definitely. So wrapping it up, this FAQ marketing campaign essentially takes the questions you're already answering day in and day out and turns them into this consistent engine for building your reputation, boosting your Google presence, and ultimately bringing in more business. It's designed to be a smart, efficient approach for busy professionals.
So maybe a final thought for listeners. Just consider, how many valuable questions are you answering right now, maybe just one-on-one, that could be turned into content like this, content that works for you consistently?
That's a great point. Think about that untapped potential. And if you want to learn more about this specific campaign, the FAQ marketing campaign from HG Media, and see if it's a fit for you, just visit their website, hg-media.com.